morning. Time to go plant some beans. Well, I'm down in some more bottom ground, about to start drilling again. Yeah, so we're just filling in a few wet spots out here. Jared's quite a ways away from the main farm, but I'm still pretty close to the main farm, just doing some of these. Some of the bottom grounds have some spots that didn't quite come up very well, so I'm coming in, filling it in. This is where Jared planted 20-inch beans, so I'm gonna go in here, fill in these spots, and then hopefully me and Jared will be caught up together planting some new territory by the end of the day. Planting along here, this is kind of a wet spot that beans didn't quite like. A lot of water sat here for quite some time, so the beans did not come out of the ground. So I'm coming in here, I'm gonna fill it in. As you can see, there's beans here, nothing in the middle. Yeah. With beans, I can plant it however I want to, unlike corn. So I'll just go right down this little waterway here and fill in the beans, and got just a few spots out here in the bottoms I gotta hit, and then I'll be moving on to some ground that hasn't been planted yet. As you can tell, mainly just where the water flowed through the field, and then this big old spot here is where it kind of sat for a long time, and the beans just didn't like it. Some beautiful beans right here, but these nice little waterways, not so much. And that spot right there, no good. So gonna plant this in, and then head to the next field, which is right over here, do some work on it, and then catch up to Jared. And just like that, my wet spot here is pretty well planted. Just took a few swipes in it, and now she's pretty. As long as these beans come up, we'll be all set. Perfect. Well, out in the next field, a few more thin spots. So, and some more beans. That looks pretty good up there, but down here we got a little bit of an area. 4 or 5 swipes that need a few more beans. Well, that's a wrap on replant. Folding up. We're gonna head over to where Jared's at and start planting some more. After a long journey, and also stopped and filled up at the field Jared's at a pretty decent sized field, and the seed tender's there. Now I went down the road a little ways, and now I'm in the bottom. I worked this up one night, actually, after I got done planting last video, or I think last video. I got done planting. It actually didn't rain out here. This is pretty ways away from our main farm where I was planting in that video. So I came out here and I worked this dirt because it didn't get any rain. So it's all nice and dried up now. So I'm gonna plant this big old bottom right here. It's gonna be pretty nice. Well, got the GPS set, got me some straight lines, but up here's terraces, so my fun will end very shortly. But for now, I'm enjoying it. Shouldn't take me too long to do this. I got one more farm I'm gonna hit today, hopefully, as long as I don't have any major problems. But yeah, it's going smooth. It's not too bad out here, honestly. Thought it'd be worse, just because it was pretty dang wet whenever I worked it. But it's dried out very nicely. So let's keep on trucking. I got my Cheetos with me and my jump starting battery pack, because this tractor for some reason is causing us some problems with that. So I think after planting season it might need some new batteries thrown on it, because they're not quite holding the charge. So not fun. Well, I kind of got into a jam and now I am all done with this bottom. I didn't record any more clips, but yeah, all planted up, all folded up now. So we're gonna head to the last field I'm gonna hit today, probably. I don't really know if there's any more dry fields. As I said earlier, we're pretty far away from the main farm right now. Main farm's wet, here not so much. So once I get this field, Jared finishes up the big field he's on, and I don't know if we're gonna have any dry dirt to plant, but there is chances of rain tomorrow, so we're kind of sitting good if I get this next field finished up. Well, it's been about 2 hours since I last recorded. I got this all planted up. These are tons of brand new terraces, so I was pretty focused on what I was doing. They're very soft. They were built this summer, so very soft. Me and Jared came out here and worked this. When was it? Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. 2 days ago was the video. Or, yeah, 2 days ago was a video I made. But, yeah, very soft terraces. But I got a problem over here. That's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be very hard to pull up because it's supposed to have this spring that's tightening it down, pushing it to the ground, and the spring's broke. So that's not good. That's the only concerning thing I see. So I'll have to get that at home because I don't have one of those. I also got a call that Jared's tractors broke down because of some electrical problem. So that's not good either. So a little wheel that I was wiggling up and down outside, that wheel is your packer wheel. It goes right behind the seed tube, and it pushes the seed in the ground, and then the wheel behind it covers it up and closes the trench. So a little packer wheel is important to put the seed firmly in the ground. So I need that spring for that row to have a decent stand of beans. So folding up, we're done here. I think I'm gonna have to go over to where Jared was planting. But yeah, he broke down, so I'm probably gonna have to finish that field. Must be some pretty serious electrical stuff if it can't leave the field. I guess I'm just gonna plant right by it. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. Huh. Well, that's nice, isn't it? That's an expensive setup just to be sitting here. Which Jared was working on the Indras whenever he started having problems. Now I'm going around, since it's a JohnDeere and Kinsey and they can't talk together, so I am going around the outside one more time so that whenever it gets dark I can see everything on the map besides these 2 passes that he's taking around the outside. So normally we only go around the field twice, but today I'm going to do 3 just because I can't see. So GPS is pretty much my night vision. That's literally what I look at most of the time in the night. During the day I hardly even look at it because I can see pretty easily, but the lights aren't the greatest on the 90/20, so when it turns dark, I mainly look at the monitor just to make sure, and I kind of look at the monitor, look outside, and then be like, yeah, I can see the road now. So you gotta do what you gotta do. So right now I'm gonna go around it so I can see it, and I can rock and roll into the night. And here's this last swipe of Jared's field. Didn't record much in it either, but the tractor's still sitting over there. The tech guy's gonna come up tomorrow and check it out. It's something with the tractor, not the planter itself, so fun stuff, I guess. I'm gonna dump as much seed as I can out of the seed tender, and then call it for the night and take the seed tender home. So, yep. All done. I don't know if there's any more dry ground. Cause all the stuff that's left is closer to home, and that stuff was wet yesterday whenever I tried to work it, so we'll see. For now, we might be done because it's supposed to rain tonight, maybe tomorrow. Actually, there's chances tomorrow and tonight. So no good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and check out the rest of the videos on the channel if you're new around here too. But thank you guys for watching this, and see you guys later.